Hello everybody and welcome back to Let's Play The Secret of Monkey Island. In the last episode, we got ourselves a sword and found out where the swordmaster is. Now let's see if we can get some training.
I think I'll knock. It'd only be polite.
What do you want, you wimpy little spineless maggot?
You could put out that cigar for one.
Please put out that cigar. It's not good for your health, and it smells terrible.
You tell him,
Sure,
Guybrush.
I'd love to put it out. In your face.
Maybe I'll just leave instead.
Good idea.
Okay, maybe not the best opening line. Let's try that again.
What do you want?
Do you know where the swordmaster lives?
Forget it, kid. She'd cut your head clean off. Unless, of course, you got some training first.
Can we step inside? It's a little chilly out here.
What did you say?
I said it's a little chilly out here.
Huh. You're right. I could catch a cold.
Oh, come on. Look at the way he nods. Isn't that weird?
What do you want?
Anyway, let's get serious now.
Could you train me to be better than the swordmaster?
Better than the swordmaster? You? You could never be half the sword fighter Carly is. Even with hours of hard work and sweat and blood. I remember fighting side by side with Carla at Port Royal. The local constabulary had us cornered. It looked like we were done for, but then she said... But I digress. You just don't have what it takes.
We'll see what about that.
You know, you really should quit smoking.
What I really should do is make you eat this stogie.
Gosh dang it.
What do you want?
I do so have what it takes.
You do not.
I do so.
You do not.
I do so.
I like your spirit. I'll do what I can. Of course, it'll cost you. What do you got?
Ooh, I have just the thing for you.
All I have is this dead chicken.
This isn't one of those rubber chickens with a pulley in the middle, is it?
Wait, what?
I've already got one. What else have you got?
Okay.
Well, I figured you'd do it for free.
Well, you figured wrong. What else have you got?
Alright, guess we gotta pay.
Well, I've got 30 pieces of 8.
Say no more, say no more. Let's see your sword.
Alright.
Okay, check it out.
Yes, this is a nice one. Let's get to it. Okay, you maggot. Why don't you whip that sword out and let's see what you can do with it.
Let's do this.
Boy, you fight like a dairy farmer. I usually don't waste my time with vermin like yourself. But seeing as this LeChuck thing has put a cramp on business, I got no choice. I need the money. Yes, I can see this is gonna take some special measures. Just want you to know, I don't do this with everyone. It's only because I feel that special student-mentor pieces of 8 bonding that I'm going to these lengths. I'm gonna put you up against the machine.
Machine? Is this gonna hurt? Yikes.
Come at me. Don't be afraid, you won't hurt me. Distance! Distance! Watch your footwork. Advance, thrust, recover, parry, riposte. No! Beat first, then lunge. No! Beat first, then lunge.
Hours later.
You're starting to get the hang of it.
More hours later.
Oh, come
Not
on.
bad. You've got good form. Now I'm gonna let you in on the true secret of sword fighting. Sword fighting is kind of like making love. It's not always what you do, but what you say. Any fool
don't
pirate
go there.
can swing a sharp piece of metal around and hope to cut something. But the pros, they know just when to cut their opponent with an insult. One that catches them off guard. You see, kid, your wit's gotta be twice as sharp as your sword. Let's try a couple of insults out, shall we? Okay, imagine this. We're fighting up a storm. Just like Carla and I were doing at Port Royal. There's a sudden break in the fighting, and I say to you, you fight like a dairy farmer. You respond with?
Oh?
So's your
So
mother.
is your mother.
I can see we've got a lot of work to do here. You should have responded with something like, how appropriate. You fight like a cow. You see, it's razor-sharp wit like that that wins fights. Let's try another. Imagine this. You're trapped up against a wall. My sword just slashed 2 cuts into your face. I say, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab. You respond with?
Ooh, I know this one.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
No, no, no! That was the response from the last insult! Doesn't even make sense when used here!
Oh.
A correct response to, soon you'll be wearing my sword like a shish kebab, would have been something like, first, you better stop waving it around like a feather duster! See?
Okay.
Razor sharp! Now, I suggest you go out there and learn some insults.
I can't help but feel like I've been ripped off. I'm sure you're feeling something similar.
I love that fourth wall breaking. And why is that moon always a different size everywhere we go? And why is it still night? Never mind. So now we have to do some training. The key is we need to learn some insults. And I will show you how that's done. Let's see. See all these pirates walking around? Let's get into a fight with one of them. That sounds like a good idea.
Whatever you want, you scurvy lubber.
Nice night we're having, isn't it?
I sure hopes you had something more important to stop me for.
Why do you guys talk so funny?
Pirate lingo. It's how everybody talked back then. Come on, Guybrush, play along.
More fourth wall breaking. Alright.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Now, the key here is, well, there are some insults that just plain won't work, but there are some insults you'll use, and they'll either respond with an appropriate response, or with something crappy, and depending on how they respond, either you'll win the round or they'll win the round. So let's start with
You
the
fight
basics.
like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Yeah, obviously he knew that one. So he won that one.
You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
Alright, so now we've learned that insult, so next time we get into a fight with someone, we can use that, but we don't know the response to it, so...
I am rubber, you are glue.
Listen, we're gonna have to lose a few fights, but don't worry about that, it doesn't really...
This is
That is
end
necessary.
for you gutter-crawling cur.
Oh, yeah? I give up, you win.
Alright, now that we've learned some insults, let's use them on a pirate, and
Can be dangerous to your health.
let's see if we can find the response to them.
Ever notice how all these roads start to look the same?
Now that you mention it, they do. Nah, he's probably just that we're tired.
Oh well.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
Alright, so let's see if he knows the
This
response
is the
to this
end
one.
for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
And I've got a little tip for you. Get the point?
And now we've learned the response to that insult.
You make me want to puke.
First, you'd better stop waving it like a feather duster.
Yeah, that didn't work.
This is the end for you, you gutter-crawling cur.
Oh, I just used that one. And now you can use the appropriate
And I've
response
got a
and
little
actually
tip
win a
for
round.
you. Get the point? You're no match for my brains, you poor fool.
Oh, yeah?
He didn't know the response, so I won that one.
Boy, are you ugly.
What's the matter? Just get out of sword fighting class.
How'd you know?
Uncle!
Let's do that a little bit more. Don't worry, I won't be...
This better be important.
Yeah, I won't be doing every single fight. Eventually I'm just going to cut this off, and then when we come back, I'll show you all the insults that I've learned and all the responses, and then we can go fight the Swordmaster.
My name is Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
So one more, for good measure.
You make me want to puke.
You make me think somebody already did. Me handkerchief will wipe up your blood.
You make me think somebody already did.
I've spoken with apes more polite than you.
How appropriate. You fight like a cow. Uncle!
Alright, so... Oh, come on, they all went that way. Basically, you can't just click on the guy, you actually have to like stand there and let him run into you.
A pirate can be dangerous to your health.
Anyway, I know this is kind of a short episode, but I'll end it off here, and we will come back next time where I will show you the insults and the responses. Oh, sorry. And we will get into a fight with the Swordmaster and see how we fare. Thank you all, and see you next time.